Hi, I'm Millie.
And I'm Billy.
And welcome to our adventures.
Today we're heading out of Byron Bay, heading down the coast to a place called Southwest Rocks. It's a halfway between Byron and Newcastle. As we went through Coffs Harbour, we saw the big banana. We didn't see too many of the banana plantations, but we found this little path in Coffs Harbour that took us through part of the early dunes in towards the beach there. It's a great little path. We spent a lot of time setting it up with the wooden slats so that we can get a... And of course there's plenty of bush.
Bush turkeys?
Bush turkeys around.
Brush turkeys?
Brush turkeys.
Yes. Well, they call them bush turkeys, I think.
What if you get them at McDonald's, at Kentucky Fried? No? Okay. Anyway, we got down to the beach.
Beautiful. And not a bad looking beach. There's just some footage of the beach.
You see the weather's conditions starting to change a little here too now. As we head south. Winter's coming.
So this is at the caravan park.
Horseshoe Bay,
and there's a lot of pine trees around. Stunning, beautiful big trees.
Norfolk pines.
Yeah. And we had a view of the beach from a caravan, which is lovely.
Of course, the Horseshoe Bay is this tiny little bay just by the caravan park. It's a beautiful little one.
Look, at Horseshoe Bay, there's walks nearby, beaches, fishing, swimming, cafe and shops across the road. And you've got some fantastic views like this from your van.
And some nice waves, which I actually got out and gave them a bit of a workout when they were a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah, I think this is the closest we've been to the beach in any of our caravan parks. It's been lovely. And I think this place, Horseshoe Bay, is all about beautiful, stunning skies and beaches. Very dramatic skies, actually. Just look at that. You just can't see where the...
And there's a river that goes through to the edge, and we found a nice little pelican just cruising down, minding his own business. The actual water in this river was so exceptionally clear.
Yeah.
Lots of fish in it. I saw a bridge that went over the top.
Yep.
Little walkway bridge.
Yep, very nice, sturdy bridge.
And people jumping off the middle there into the middle of the creek.
The water was so clear we could actually see fish in the water.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful. And again, this is what I'm saying, that you can't actually see where the ocean ends and where the sky begins. Just beautiful, dramatic skies, and look at the cloud formation, just stunning.
Yeah, it was very, very calm.
And we went up to the lighthouse.
Yep, Hat Head.
Hat Head, wasn't it? Hat Head.
Nice big walk up there.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I mean, not as big as the other one. The beautiful shot of the lighthouse with the dark skies. But this is a view from the top. The beach is going all the way around.
And there was a lot to see out there in that water, believe it or not. Lots of whales on the Humpback Highway.
We didn't get a lot of footage of whales. It's so hard to spot them and then tape them. But we did manage to get a little bit of footage, which we'll show you shortly.
Yeah, definitely the calm weather before some stormy weather heading our way.
Today, tomorrow.
And this is some footage of some of the whales we did see. A nice little pod. Had 3 whales in it. Happily cruising up the highway, heading north for winter.
And here goes the tail slap. Surely. Or was that a dive?
Yeah.
So yeah, lighthouse is beautiful. Just stunning. Good condition, just lovely. And yeah, we spotted this kangaroo at the cottages that you can rent out.
It used to be the lighthouse keepers' cottages, but you can now, you can come and stay in them.
Yeah, they're north and south cottages at Smoky Cape.
Then we found this.
We just stumbled across this Trail Bay jail. Trail Bay?
Yep. And she sent me in there. See, handcuffed me and sent me off to my new home.
Yeah.
A tough old home that I live in, this one. It was built in the early 1900s with convict labour to build a breakwater for the harbour. And then in the First World War, it was also used to intern a lot of German immigrants who the Australian government thought would be a problem during the First World War. But yes, a lot of it now is in, you might say, a bit of a fixer-upper, if you want to put the roof back on. But yeah, would have been a tough old life living in this place. Very thick.
Size those walls.
Thick walls.
Yeah. You can hear the ocean from there, and you can just imagine them being in there and hearing the ocean and not being able to get out to see it.
Yeah. And of course, each place you get your own room.
Yeah. With a...
Not very nice sort of a room, accommodations, but in some cases you had to share the accommodation. No internal heating, that's for sure.
They had baths that were outside, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah. This was just outside of their rooms. And this was the kitchen area, dining area.
It's where the ovens would have been.
Mm-hmm. Some equipment left behind.
And the hammocks that they set up between the walls. And the bucket there for the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the rooms.
Like a two bed cell.
The place was overcrowded for a while, so they had to double up on the cells. But yeah, incredibly well built structure, and it's, still standing today. At least the walls are.
So we did go for a bit of a wander up top of the watchtower. This is what the view was like. There we go, lovely views. And this is what we're going to leave you with.
Yeah.
Just to enjoy the rest of the video.
So
we will see you next time.